Aloha, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play The Echoes of the Fae, The Fox's Trail.
Why can it not work for me? Why can that box not work for me? Where are we going?
Let's see.
Hello, and welcome to the Winter Palace. Where would you like to sit?
Now you're talking.
Normally I'd head for the bar, but actually I'm looking for someone Anya Saitov.
You're looking for me? Maybe?
Well, I'm looking for someone you used to know, allegedly.
Allegedly?
Listen, this could be awkward. I'm here to talk about Fulren Erditch.
Fulren? Boy, that's a name I didn't expect to ever hear again.
Nice. Why does he drag his thing like that? Why does he drag his thing
He's like a cat.
like a cat?
Yep.
Is mine just like a cat?
Okay, not so awkward.
We dated for 6 months during the occupation.
Sorry.
What?
How?
It's not that difficult. Leshen have all the same parts as humans.
Braids like that.
But
That's not what I mean. How are you this easygoing about this? This is the sort of thing that you could get you ostracized from, well, everyone.
it wasn't a big secret or anything. There were tons of Leshen who treated us well.
What?
Let us get away with breaking the rules. Pretty much allowed us to live our lives normally.
Yes, I know, Daniel.
You spend over a decade sharing a city, and it's hard not to realize that Leshen and humans are pretty damn similar. And some of them can be pretty attractive.
It doesn't add up.
Sure, you're okay with it, but what about your family, your friends?
You didn't grow up around here, did you?
No, can't say that I did.
Back east, I'm sure it's a huge deal to have a Leshen friend. But here? Lady, I don't remember a time before the occupation. People did what they had to do to get by. And everyone got used to unusual arrangements.
You can't be
So
serious.
you're friends?
They didn't care. They liked him. Sure, they made fun of me and called him an elf when he wasn't in the room. But there were no hard feelings. He got us fancy food that none of us could afford during the blockades.
So you were using him.
Using him? Huh, not in the least. He was a wonderful guy, charming as all hell. Damn near killed me when he broke it off. Wait, you said you were looking for Fulren? Because last I heard, he died during the war. Ugh.
Keep hearing that, and one of these days I'm gonna start believing it. Right now, I've got a good amount of gold riding on the theory that I can find him, or at least where he's buried.
Well, I'll see if I can help. But we were out of
Can you give me any more details?
The church? No, what a strange question. His fox is there. Now I understand it. A bonded animal will follow its owner around unless directed elsewhere.
Such a shame.
But Fulren is dead. The fox would be free from the bond.
But
Why would the church, though? Wouldn't it be attracted to places it knows? That means he was there. He was going to be there before his death. Fulren wasn't a religious man. That is to say, he didn't believe in Dune. Did he have any curiosity about the Kovakians? Curiosity, I suppose. The same curiosity as any of us. They're not really that mysterious. It's a church, a cult. If you're not feeling charitable, scripture hums, boring ceremonies. They just happen to have a lot of rich supporters because they can extend your life a few decades.
huh?
What?
Are you joking with me?
Are you some kind of undercover princess? I don't understand. You're not from around here. The Kovakians bore you, and your hands look like they've hardly slipped out of silk gloves for a hard day's work. Some of us work our way up. Others fall all the way down. Guess which one I am? No one works their way up to anything around here. At least not during the occupation and the Empire. You're not an Imperial agent, are you? Do I look like an Imperial agent? Yes. I'm a private investigator. As for the Empire, at best, they'd rather pretend I don't exist.
Oh,
I'm not sure they're any better than the Leshen. At least with the Leshen, you knew what they wanted to keep you down. These Imperials, they flooded into the city. Who flooded into the city? You support the independence of the county.
how about...
I don't give a shit. I support whichever side tips better.
Sign me up.
Good job, buddy. Fair enough.
Anyway,
I suppose this brings me to the most awkward question. Why did you and Fulren break
What
up?
do you think?
I've got this.
Social pressures?
What did I tell you? Our friends were fine with us.
Another woman?
More like another man. I tried not to take it personally when he told me. Leshen don't really have those preferences. You're all beautiful and all that.
Let me think.
Some humans don't have those preferences either.
Yeah, but it's not universal. I told myself it wasn't weird, like I didn't turn him off women. But it's the sort of thing that ticks in your head no matter what.
Leshen man?
No, actually. Another human. He may not have cared whether I was a man or a woman, but I think he cared that we were humans. I thought a lot about how I should have thrown that back in his face when he talked about how he could love anyone. But instead, I was just stunned into silence.
Maybe?
You might have regretted it when he died. Silence was probably the better course of the action. And I'd say that as someone who loves a good yelling match.
I thought you didn't believe he was dead.
I go back and
Just like
forth.
Fulren.
I like this.
I like the sense of humor. Not enough of that, though, around here. Don't know why Fulren would give that
Are
up.
you flirting with me?
Yes.
It's getting hot in here.
I was feeling a little off today, but chatting here with you has turned me.
Stop.
But
Not interested. Especially not interested.
I'm sorry, but at least you're at least flattered,
I
right?
work in a bar. Drunks try to get in my pants.
But I'm actually not
I
drunk
have
now.
work to do if you're done asking questions.
Does anything else come
I
to
know
mind?
this is rough, but do you know the name of the man that he left you
Of
for?
course I do. Get this. It was one of the prisoners at the camp he worked at. Name was Edward.
You can't be serious.
Edward
So you
Galkin?
know him?
Huh?
I've already talked to him. He didn't mention anything about a relationship
He's
with
in
Fulren.
Vidotsk? What a small, strange world. Never wanted to meet the man. Never thought it...
The story goes that Fulren died to help him escape from the prison camp. Guess that story makes a lot more sense now. Why wouldn't Edward tell me
Maybe
about
he's
this?
more afraid of bigots than me. Maybe he's in a lot of pain.
But
Wouldn't he want to find Fulren alive if he were, in fact, alive?
Think. Or maybe the stories are true and he knows better than anyone that Fulren...
thanks.
Either way, thank you for the help. Maybe you didn't give me any new pieces, but you sure helped me arrange the
Glad
pieces
to
I've
help.
got.
Yes.
Sure, what's the harm?
Ah, Lady Rickoff.
I trust you received my messages regarding your lost
Oh,
Lesh's fox.
really?
You were correct.
Here, I had one of my priests capture it and put it in the catacombs. You put the fox in the catacombs? Do you have a better idea on how to trap a fox in
That's
the church?
cute.
I suppose that's
Let us
fair.
proceed.
We can proceed down there if you would like to inspect the creature, or are there other matters? No, I'm ready now.
Fascinates me.
The creature was surprisingly docile. That's usually true of Leshen bonded animals, though not so often when their master has died. Of course, this all comes from stories I heard from the battlefield, so I suppose I shouldn't generalize too much. What do you hope to get from the mox? I don't know yet. I just want to see it.
So then,
So here it is. Wow, you're so well behaved. Did it fight you when you brought it in? It let me carry it inside. You want to be here, don't you?
It doesn't add up.
Are you sure Fulren never
do not
visited
trust
church?
appearances.
I cannot be sure of anything. I recall I was not in Volstek during the occupation. Why do you ask? There's a reason it wants to be here. Specifically right here in this basement. The ancient faiths would often bury the dead at places of worship, but Mother Esther taught us to commit our body to fire. So if you think the Leshen might be buried here, it would be a violation of our laws and something I need to look
can't be
into.
serious.
You think he might be
You
buried
cannot
here?
believe such things.
What is that? Okay. Well, he certainly isn't in prison here, if that's what you're thinking. I've been going through every inch of this church property since my arrival, and there is nowhere he could have been kept. I don't know what I was thinking. The Leshen have rather nasty rumors about the church. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea, based on some unfounded chatter. Fulren's mother raised the possibility that he might be a prisoner of the church, but I honestly never considered the possibility. What would you want with a Leshen prisoner anyway? Many years ago, well before the war, the church had an interest in performing experiments on the Leshen. Why?
This could uncover so much.
Their connection to the faith fascinated us. We thought of them as conduits that could be studied, perhaps even exploited, but modern scholars rejected such barbarism. Mother Esther did not intend us to use living beings to access the fae. We were meant to use something greater. Surprising they didn't start a war against us sooner. My point is, there are lingering suspicions from Leshen regarding the church, and I would hate for you to be sidetracked by rumors. If Fulren is here in this basement, it is because he is dead, and he has been interred improperly, nothing more sinister.
all.
Good to
You
hear.
must see the truth.
I just want you to know I have no interest in any of the things the Leshen might have accused me of.
I
Good.
ask the guide you.
To prove it, you are free to inspect every corner of the church if you so. Nothing at all to hide, Patriarch? If anyone is hiding anything here, it's not me. Oh, really? What does that mean? Nothing I'm willing to say. But I am beginning to believe that Sister Amelia is connected to this somehow. Ever since you began poking around, she's been corresponding with a man named Edward Gulkin. Why didn't you tell me this sooner? You never asked. Damn it. Everyone else is doing my job. Oh, sorry for the language, Patriarch. I will let you know more when I know more, Lady Rakoff. In the meantime, I won't have you going through every church text, but I assure you that even the highest Karvakian misters are incapable of hiding Leshen in a book. What would it take to get a good look at those texts just out of curiosity? A proper devotion to Lady Esther and the training required to understand them. I'll pass for now. That'll be your loss. What of the church grounds? I may have my partner come to perform the inspection. He is Leshen and may have better instincts about where to search. Is that permissible?
Always welcome here.
I look forward to meeting him. Alright, let me look at my quests. Oh, this is my quest, right. Viola. Where's Viola? Is that the... Never mind. I don't know. Ooh.
Till next time.
That's the thing. I could train her. Oh, this is the appointment place.
Ah, wait.
I've got this.
Good boy.
There you are.
Do we still have time?
Very little, bud.
That's unexpected.
I was being completely sincere. To give you full disclosure, you deserve... I had the Capitol send over your file as well. If we are going to be assisting each other, I had to know everything I could about you. Like what you see?
Well,
Not for a soldier, but then again, you've ended that part of your life as quickly as
let me
possible.
think.
Always had a bit of a problem with following orders. It shows, but our uniform, that can be a valuable skill. The day may come when I'll want to take advantage of that skill. You need a private
Let's
investigator?
find the answer.
Or a mercenary. I'm not the only one who's kept in cadet shape. You haven't seen me with my shirt off.
That's unexpected.
Is that an invitation?
You're fun.
Come back after you're done with your daily marches, right? Cute Rikio. I'm just getting started. I had no idea you'd be so much fun, Arch Commander. Please, you're not in the service. Call me Viola. Otherwise it feels strange. Only if you call me Sofia.
Well, look at you.
Enjoying this too much, Sofia.
Yes.
Yes, I am, Viola. Now, about those records. Now, you want to change the subject? It's just this is a little awkward. I'm not used to being anyone so forward with me. That's the problem with being surrounded with people who take your orders under punishment of death. Not much room for fun. There is truth there, but also,
with me?
I didn't scare you away,
You
did
have
I?
caliber.
Not at all. I know you're just excited to get to see those military records. I'm still not sure what I hope to find, but anything he's trying to hide is valuable to me.
Foresight? Death.
Information is power. Isn't that what Emperor Lapidus says? I wouldn't know. No offense, but I try to stay under the Imperial radar most of the time. Of course, though it seems so strange now to think a lady of House Rikov would be so distant. Ha! Funny thing is, if everything went to plan, I might have taken their name. Really? The Emperor's youngest son and 2 of his nephews are about my age. I know what my mother had planned. I'm no idiot. And a niece, if I recall. I gave her lots of options. Their loss. My gain, if you ask me.
About Edward.
Well, let's take a look at what Sir Galkin's records has to tell us.
What?
Wait, what is this? Did you find something? Edward wasn't found until a month after the war ended. Uh-oh.
Is that the light switch?
Blackout.
Blackout? And my TV went out too.
Indeed, but isn't that so strange, is it? He escaped from a prison camp during the massacre. He laid low for some time. You of all people. He was missing even longer than me, and his story, listen to this. He was recuperating in a cabin near the border with the help of a peasant witch.
How
And
did this
that's
get
my
here?
story.
How so?
Your story? It's what happened to me. It's almost exactly verbatim from my hearing, which was just a few days before Edward reported for duty. You think he just copied about you? Think about it. If you were looking to come up with an excuse for a lengthy desertion, wouldn't you consider stealing the experiences of someone who had already been excused for absence?
Maybe.
Or it's fairly common experience after the immolation, the whole army was disrupted. People briefly deserted trying to find friends, family, specifically mentioning a peasant witch is a little strange though. Maybe it's just coincidence, or maybe it's why Edward was in such a hurry to destroy the records. There's nothing strange in here, nothing at all that he would be ashamed of, and he only wanted to purge the records when I specifically started asking questions. You don't think that's a little strange when you say it like that? There must be something he's hiding. Your console can't connect to Xbox Live right now.
Yes or no? Or yes?
Yeah, just turn it off, bud. It's time for it to go off anyway. Something he did in that period between escaping the prison camp and reporting for duty that he needed to
Let's
cover up.
find the answer.
You think it's related to Leshen you're looking
What?
for? I don't know. That's the thing. He keeps holding me up. Hold on. Edward's clearly lying about something. But how does it connect to Fulren? Everything I find about Edward, but no matter where I turn, I can't find a single shred of evidence to show whether Fulren survived the prison camp. Maybe they're not related at all. If everything's happened like Edward said, hey! Leave that alone.
You would alone.
Leave Chris's present alone.
Okay. I guess it's only for
Chris.
Chris. Not for me.
But
Just seems so nice. Always a charmer, but that's never an indication of character. Let me guess, he flirted with you too?
Well.
Ha! No. And now I'm starting to question your detective skills. You think he's
I
interested?
think
We're, seeing each other, sort of. It's pretty
Lady
casual, but
Rykov,
Hello.
how would you
here's
know?
the situation.
Hate to break this to you, but Edward's only got eyes for other men.
can't be
He's
serious.
gay? Oh, for sure. Trust me, I know several women who fell for him in the academy. He's a handsome man, but how they pursued him. They all thought that they would be the one to
My
change him.
head is
This
spinning.
is all very
Oh,
confusing. Oh dear, did you
this is
think
gonna hurt me?
he was actually
more than
quite forward with me? Like I said, must be a mind game. Maybe he thinks he'll stop investigating if he thinks he's not faking it. If you say so.
That's unexpected.
Okay. Well, guys, that's it for now. If you liked it, hit that
that
like
like
button.
button.
Please hit that bell icon when you subscribe. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye!
Bye. Hello. Wow.